Hey everybody, good morning. I hope the day is unfolding really well so far for all of you. I was inspired to do another live feed, and so here I am. And what I wanted to talk to you about this morning is how comfortable are we in our comfort zone? I had a few technical issues. I guess the internet Wi-Fi cut off, so sorry about that earlier. So I'm starting this video again. Thanks for joining, Darshan. I noticed that you joined earlier, so sorry that had to cut off. But I'm back on. So I wanted to talk to you about how comfort are we in our comfort zone, and how do we understand our comfort zone? What is it really when we say that? You know, we're at a place of comfort and ease. And whenever I do YouTube videos, I mean not YouTube videos, but live feeds, I just want to share that I am actually personally sharing my own experience. So this is in no way, shape, or form something that's right or wrong. It's in no way, shape, or form something that you have to follow and abide by. It's really just my sharing of my thoughts. And so I hope you all know that it's always coming from a place of love. And, you know, I always hope that I'm inspiring somebody out there in some way or the other. Anyhow, so getting back to how comfort are we in our comfort zone, and what do we define or understand our comfort zones to be. Far too often I find that when we create a comfort zone for ourselves, we actually end up becoming comfortable in the uncomfortable, comfortable in what's actually uncomfortable for us. But because it's the only thing that we know, because it's the only thing that's familiar, for example, in our lives, we develop a regular routine schedule on how things are done. We wake up in the morning, we wash ourselves, we have breakfast, we go to work. And so just for example, taking our jobs as an example, I mean, we hear of people who've been working at a job for many, many years. They could possibly be thriving in it or not, or they could be thriving in it, but their heart isn't there. But it becomes a space where we have developed a routine, where we've developed a comfort level, and therefore envisioning anything different, doing anything different, or being anything different is just so foreign to us. And I use the words doing and being very purposefully, because we end up doing things that become a part of our routine, our regular routine, and in the roles in our life, whether that is you know, with our employer when we've worked somewhere for a very long time and this is all we've known, or it's a relationship, or it's a place that we live, our surroundings, things and people in our lives become really, really familiar to us. And so the redundancy of it, the repeated practice of it, whatever it is, be it a thing or a person or a role, becomes our comfort zone. So taking myself as an example, jobs that I've had in the past, you know, how long have I worked at them? And, you know, at some point, you know, jobs did kind of become, for me, a redundant thing. It did definitely become about a paycheck, because, you know, I knew that my security blanket in terms of financial income was this job. And that was the purpose that it was serving, and rightly so. That's a very important purpose for many of us. But when it comes to then realizing that besides that paycheck that comes in every month, it's really not something that we have a passion for. Perhaps we never had a passion for it, or perhaps going into it we did have a passion and we worked our asses off and put everything into it. And over time, it became redundant, and we started to feel like there was really not much more we could do. And so, knowing perhaps that there wasn't much growth potential for us, you know, are we able to come out of that quote-unquote comfort zone, which has now obviously become uncomfortable for us? How do we go from that to transitioning into something that will fulfill our purpose and will make us excited again, and we will be happy about waking up in the morning to go and be surrounded by people and provide services that we're really passionate and committed to. So like I said, going back to just the topic of this live feed today, how comfortable are we in our comfort zone? It's just a moment of reflection for all of you to kind of think about, are you in a situation, are you in a job, are you in a place in your life, relationship, job, where you live, whether that's an apartment or a home or whatever it is that situation for you just rolling out of mere, habitual comfort zone? Or is it continuing to pump you with all the energy that you should be waking up in the morning with, and that driving force and that motivation to move on and continue on this journey, which is should really be so exciting and worth spending and investing every minute of your time and energy into? That's a question. Anyway, sorry, I just had a call coming in. I need to take it, but I'm going to leave you with that. Stay blessed, and think about your comfort zones. Maybe a reassessment is required. Take care. God bless.